Good afternoon, everybody. We're back here in Reykjavik, rainy once again. They told us there were 3 days of sunshine while we were gone, but luckily this time's just a fuel stop. We're here for about 10 more minutes and we're jumping in and heading up to Greenland. Flight level 430, about 2 hours and 10 minutes en route. I'm in the left seat on this trip. Come along for the ride. Startup approved.
I heard you.
Okay.
Looks clear, brakes are set. 25 volts, everything's green.
TAR, system test okay.
All right.
Ground 282 Whiskey Bravo is ready to taxi with information hotel.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, taxi to holding point runway 19 via Alpha.
Clear to taxi 19 via Alpha 282 Whiskey Bravo. Alright, clear right. Clear left. You're clear all the way around. Alright, exterior lights are on, brakes are working, and noticeable steering's obviously working since we just made the turn. Flight instruments are rolling through 290, that looks good. Altimeters are set, and both showing on right, 30 to 35 to 40. I think that's good. Rudder bias when you get a chance.
Yep, left's good. We're clear left and clear right crossing the runway here. Alright, rudder bias test complete.
Alright. Nice protection, passenger seats. Everybody's set and good. Flaps are set and indicated and confirmed. Speed brakes are retracted. Lights out. Trims are still set. Crew brief has been same calls, and we can make it back in here.
Yep, we can make it back in here. If we can't make it, we'll go over to Captain.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, contact Reykjavik Tower 118.0.
18-0, Whiskey Bravo.
Yep, and same scenario. We're about 1,000 pounds overweight.
Tower.
Good, nice. It's 3 established 10.5 Sydney.
Alright, so just stand by on the lineup checks. Tower 282 Whiskey Bravo, ready on 19er.
Fraction 528 Bravo, vacate runway left via Charlie Alpha, when vacated, contact ground 121.7.
And left Charlie Alpha 117, fraction 528 Bravo.
Niger 37 Romeo, Reykjavik Tower, QNH 1005.
QNH 1005, I see left 37 Romeo.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, are you ready?
They're ready on 19er, 282 Whiskey Bravo. Which is tower. And
Departure's probably going to be
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, line up runway 19er.
Line up and wait, runway 19er, 282 Whiskey Bravo.
Got him.
Precogs. And do you want the landing lights yet?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Okay. Both of them. I usually, whenever I'm on the runway, I put them both on.
Stand by on the heats.
Clear right, and as far as I can see left,
Yeah,
just
the
can't
hump
see
kinda
over the
blocked
hump.
it.
Yep. And he's clear over the runway too. Okay.
Yeah, 19-0 is departure, or control.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, wind 200 degrees, 11 knots, runway 19er, clear to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff clear for takeoff 19er, 282 Whiskey Bravo. Alright, heats are on, lights are on, panels clear, checklist complete.
Take off. Power set.
2 good engines. Airspeed's alive, cross is good. Gauges look good in the green. There's V1 and VR. And there's pilot rate.
You're up.
Gears up, lights out.
Flaps up, please.
Flaps up.
Traffic.
Traffic's on the ground.
Glacier 37, runway wind 202 degrees, 11 knots, runway 19 clear to land.
Runway 19 clear to land, Glacier 37.
They're still good.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, contact Takeoff approach, 119.0.
19-0 to departure, good day. And departure, good afternoon. 282 Whiskey Bravo is 2428.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, Reykjavik approach, identified, surreal level 280.
Alright, Jack Sorrel and 280, 282 Whiskey Bravo.
Thank you.
Nav, Sorrel, Sorrel. They're right. And I'll get the after takeoffs. Yep. Alright, gear is up. Flaps are up, indicating up. Throttles are takeoff, so we're standing by throttles. That's fine. And passenger safety is required. We got those standing by on it. Exterior lights we got for now.
570, contact Reykjavik 119.7.
119.7 meters. I got 7,500 as transition. I know, it's loud.
Yeah. Yep.
A little bit of rain here.
Yeah, a little bit of rain, still above 10 degrees though.
Alright, Connects is requesting. 75 transitions checked. Alright.
Alright, now we are below 10. This looks like moisture still.
Yeah.
Wet moisture anyway.
Yeah. Not picking up anything on my side anyway.
Still just wet moisture. Kind of looking forward to this flight. This flight, because I've never been this undershore.
Yeah.
The weather's nice. Hopefully get some nice views coming into Greenland.
Yeah. Yeah. Last time I was here was IFR and snow. So,
Autopilot, FMS autopilot, flight level change to 2 knots.
some pretty good mountains actually on the east side.
On the east side of Greenland?
Yeah,
I'm hoping
9 to 10,000 feet mountains.
I guess we can take a peek at it here. I was going to say, well, yeah, I don't know. Oh, it does do it all the way across.
Okay.
So. But it looks like it's overcast right now. Or there's clouds.
Yeah, they said no clouds or whatever, but I mean,
let's see.
November Whiskey Bravo, contact Reykjavik 119.7. Bye bye.
19.7, 282 Whiskey Bravo, good day. Reykjavik, good afternoon again. Citation 282 Whiskey Bravo, 15.5, climbing 280.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, Reykjavik control, good afternoon, climb flight level 430.
430, 282 Whiskey Bravo.
Pick it up a little icing and just flip the wings and the tail on.
430
checks. See it up on the,
yeah,
little bit of rime icing.
Just a smidge.
Broken 46.
Okay. And that was 11 minutes old, so okay. What we had seen before was clear, and
yep.
It was...
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be clear across. Actually, we'll get above this, it'll be clear.
Nice.
And then...
brakes in there.
Yep, some brakes going in, so hopefully we'll get some good views of Greenland. So you can see the performance of the CJ3 Plus here. We're climbing out of flight level 184, and I have both the wing heats on and the tail de-ice boots on, and we're still we're about 100 pounds under gross weight, climbing at 2,000 feet a minute here. So now that we're broken out, we'll go turn the tail off, and I'm just going to run the engine heats for another minute or two, and we should start climbing a little bit quicker. You can kind of see, hopefully this camera is actually picking it up here. Let's try it. You can see some of the icing on the outside of the wing where it ran back after it heated off. You can on this wing anyway.
With the light, yeah.
Yeah, with the light shining on it.
I guess they've determined that one, frost is not the same as basically run back.
Yeah.
So the only issue is when you start having damming. That's when it starts building up.
Yeah.
But it's smooth, it's consistent, so there's no aerodynamic issue.
Yep.
With it freezing after the heated leading edge.
Well, Keflavik's off our left wing there somewhere. Yeah. So this is our, we spent 3 days in Iceland the first go around, so this is the 4th day that we've been in Iceland. Every single day the weather was overcast and raining. All right, everybody, we're climbing out of flight level 240. You can see it's beautiful on top here, and we're going to go ahead and shut the cameras off. If we get any good views going over Greenland, we'll turn them back on. If not, we'll see you descending into Sandreström. See you in a bit. Everybody, we are descending out of flight level 360 into Sandreström, Greenland. I don't know about you, but the views coming across the eastern side of Greenland were just spectacular. Jeff said he's never seen them because it's always been overcast, and we managed to get a couple time lapses, a bunch of pictures, and hope you guys enjoyed it. So we're about 20 minutes from touchdown. It's pretty quiet up here. Looks like there's one other plane headed into the Sandreström area, and again, not going to do too much talking on the way down because it's a new airport for me, not so much for Jeff, except Jeff's never seen it in daylight. Nope. All right, we have VPAD capture. Nope. And let's the descent. Nope. Descent approach checklists.
Alright, we got the windshields, pressurization, the altimeters are standing by. We got to get that from tower, and exterior lights we'll get those a little bit lower. Landing data set 13 and 4 on the speeds. We've already briefed the approach and what to expect. Avionics and flight instruments are set. We've got the approach in for the RNP.
RNP runway 9. We call them RNP approaches. Yep. Outside the United States.
Fuel transfer is off, and we're within 50.
Yeah.
So exterior lights, we're waiting on. Passenger brief is good. Seatbelts we'll get in a second. And gas is clear. Pressurization is descending. This is down to before landing.
It's pretty. it is, you know, weird looking at here. This is all the same colors, so it's all the same altitude that we're looking, and it's just like a snow-covered / ice-covered plateau, I guess what you would call it.
It went from anywhere from 6,000 to 8,000 feet, and then it drops down to kind of the airport elevation as it goes towards the coast.
Yeah, right around this area right here.
Reykjavik Control, good day. Greenland 72, flight level 185, climbing for 290, inbound 67 knots, 40 west. TBD.
How blue the water is in a lot of these
Good afternoon,
glacial ponds, maybe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Continue climb flight level 360, Greenland 72.
So I guess they'll hand us off to Sonderstrom at probably flight level 200.
Yeah.
Or sometime soon. We're inside their radar coverage now, it looks like. What's interesting about this approach, we'll show you the approach plate here, but there is no ATIS frequency going in to Sonderstrom, and there's no ground frequency or clearance. It's a tower only. So we have the weather because of the connects. The winds were 240 and 5 knots. They generally use runway 9 here, so we're going to land with a 4 or 5 knot tailwind, which is well under the limit of 10 knots in this airplane, and it's a 9,000 foot runway. But again, different from the United States, no ATIS going into here. They'll just give us the weather as we talked approach control and or tower. And we're assuming that it's going to be the RMP runway 9 because there's no ILS. If it's not, we will punch it in quickly. So that's
take whatever they give us.
Yep, that's the Greenland. So he came out eastbound. Or actually, I guess we don't know, but kind of looks that way.
Greenland 72, clear direct 1. Clear direct, well, Greenland 72, thank you.
Just now start to see some mountains there on the edge, yeah.
Drops off. These little glacial ponds or lakes are...
Yeah, just spectacular turquoise blue.
Yeah.
Greenland 72, confirm requested levels. Request time level 410, Greenland 72.
Almost looks like the Bahamas as far as the blue.
Oh, the blueness of the water, yeah, I 100% agree with you there. It's crazy.
See the colors of the water?
Whoops, they're all sleeping.
282 Whiskey Bravo, contact center some approach 126.12.
26.2, 282 Whiskey Bravo, good day.
In the 200 degrees, 4 knots. Temperature 16, QNH 907, and the correct time 51.5. Clear to Zimut via Whiskey 28, flight level 120, squawk 0235, after departure, right to route.
Air Control, good afternoon. Citation 282 Whiskey Bravo is descending 22.8 for 200.
November 2 Whiskey Bravo, Northern approach, continue descent to flight level 110.
Flight level 110, 282 Whiskey Bravo.
I'll call you back shortly with Metroport.
Southbound approach Greenland 235, runway news 27, and QNH 999.
That was her telling us she's going to call us back with a meteorological report.
0235, after departure, right turn Greenland 235.
So transition altitude 7,000 feet.
Okay.
Transition
November
level.
2 Whiskey Bravo, squawk guidance.
IDEN 2 Whiskey Bravo.
November 2 Whiskey Bravo, you are identified. You can expect a localizer approach or an RMP approach from 09er. Wind 190 degrees, 4 knots, visibility 10 kilometers. Clouds, view 3,900 feet, scattered 5,000 feet. Temperature 16, 2.5, QNH 907, transition level -0.
All right, we were set up for the RNAV, the RMP, runway 9, so we'll take that and copy the weather, 907 on the QNH.
November 2 Whiskey Bravo, roger. Expect so, proceed direct to dip.
Direct dude.
All right, direct
Do it. Do it.
282 Whiskey Bravo. Do it.
Activate. That sounds
go.
good to me. Yeah. Let's say Dudip is, let's put key fob in at 4,000. Do that, change that to at.
Dudip's 5,200. It's in the box.
That's at or above 5,200,
Yes.
and then we'll give a VNAV direct to that and get back on a VNAV.
Key fob 4, yep.
And she said transition level was 9 or 1,000 on the way down. And look at the size of the mountains and stuff.
Since it was, it's about the same, but it's quite a bit of difference in the direction. 2-knot tailwind total.
Yep, a little better. Yep, 113, 105.
That's why I want to put it in there to make sure what it was.
Greenland 761, wind 200 degrees, 5 knots, variable between 150 degrees and 250 degrees, runway 39, clear to land.
Clear to land, Greenland 761.
I have a feeling once Newark opens with the larger airport that we're going to be going there at some point.
Yeah. What was it? 600? No. It's probably 300 or 400 miles south of here.
Yeah.
Greenland 761, vacate left, static Alpha.
Let's see.
Yeah, we will vacate left of via facility.
165-ish. So it was the 600 from Lake Narsiswat.
November 2, Whiskey Bravo, descent to 5,000 feet, change 997, transition level 90.
5,000, 997, and 9,000 transition 28 to Whiskey Bravo.
Dodip at 5,200, key fob at 4,000, and SFF09er, Sierra Fox 09 at 26.
2,600, yep.
And I think, so the new software on the Garmin 3000 will fly you all the way down to the 2600 RNAV approach. It used to not. It used to leave you at 4,000 at key fob, and you still had to dial down the last one. But, God, look.
Yep.
Turquoise.
I'll say those glacial lakes
Aquamarine.
in Switzerland were unbelievably bluish turquoise. It's gorgeous.
Greenland 235, taxi to holding point, runway 27, taxi Alpha.
It's only point runway 27 via Greenland 235.
Greenland 235, how long before you're ready for departure?
No, if you want it there.
Oh, you're good. Either way.
1 minute for 235.
Greenland 235, roger, line up runway 27.
Line up and wait runway 27, Greenland 235.
So he's
one heading out.
That's interesting. So that's on 26.2. She's handling tower frequency there also?
Apparently.
And we heard him, so
yeah.
27 out, 9 in.
Greenland 235, after departure at safe altitude, turn right, heading 350.
After departure, right turn to correction 350 degrees, 1 safe altitude, Greenland 235.
Greenland 235, wind 200 degrees, 5 knots, variable between 160 degrees and 260 degrees, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
27, clear for takeoff, Greenland 235.
So that is a plane coming out of Sonderstrom right now, the opposite direction that we're landing, but we still got plenty of time.
He's going to be turning right.
He's turning right to 360, yeah.
Airport's right over here off our right. Can't quite pick it up. Get a little lower, probably get it visually. A lot of land with no roads.
November 2, Whiskey Bravo, cleared RMP approach from Western Line via Dudip.
Cleared for the RMP approach via Dudip to Whiskey Bravo.
Greenland 235, identify counter flight level 120.
Identify cloud flight level 120, and we are coming up to heading 350. Greenland 235.
Greenland 235, at safe altitude, fly heading 330 now.
It's another one that I haven't heard at safe altitude fly, heading so-and-so.
Autopilot.
This is just spectacular. I can't get over it.
Greenland 235, resume all navigation.
Flaps 15, please.
Speed check.
Far out. We got our glide path starting to creep in.
Lena 235.
Runways in sight.
Is that it? Oh, I see it
Yeah.
now. 1,036 for 26.
And we're, what are we, 13?
Yep, 4 miles from the final approach fix.
Yeah, about 13 and a half out or so. Yeah, I've only seen the runway lights.
They call the lakes that are up on top of the mountains and stuff here.
Yeah.
She hasn't cleared us to land yet, has she?
Here's the approach.
Gear down, please.
Speed check's good. Green to red. And 282 Whiskey Bravo, clear to land, Niner. Yep.
November 2 Whiskey Bravo, continue approach.
Continuing.
Nope. And flaps 35, please.
Flaps 35, alright. Speed check is good. Flaps coming full.
November 282 Whiskey Bravo, wind 200 breeze 4 knots, runway 09, clear to land.
Alright, clear to land, runway 9er. 282 Whiskey Bravo.
Interesting, the winds up here out of the northwest. The winds through the valley are.
They're completed other than Yoda.
Other than
I believe
Yoda,
I double
okay.
check them.
Yep.
You're down, 3 green flaps full, speed brakes retracted, they were never extended, so airspeed is good. And, yep, Yoda, we are clear to land.
Minimums.
Continue. It's pretty high minimums.
Yep.
It's CY though.
Yep.
You're off a little bit to the left and it wouldn't be fun.
Now you can see why, depending on your descent minimums,
Yeah.
dictates
Yeah,
your
the climb gradient.
the climb gradient on your missed approach.
500.
3 green.
Get out, 3 green.
Oh,
Pressure's
flaps.
8.2. Yaw dimmer's gone. And we are confirmed clear to land.
We are clear to land. Green check, yells away, checklist complete.
Greenland 235, when ready to send out of control airspace to see me QNH 997, transition level 100.
When ready to send out of control airspace to see me QNH 997, sea level 100, Greenland 235.
Greenland 235, correct, contact system defense on 118.1, for them.
Roger, twitching to station is 18-1, Greenland 235.
Do they normally put us on the north side?
That's where I remember going.
November 2 Whiskey Bravo, vacate right to attack with Charlie, and shortly a marshaller will come and guide you.
Alright, right on Charlie and looking for the Marshall 282 Whiskey Bravo. Now there's an airplane.
Yeah, I read both that they do two different sides, so maybe they put you over there if you're overnight or something.
Charlie, to the right.
Charlie, we are here. Arctic Command. Alright, flaps coming up to 15. So we got one more flight. Clear the runway, lights coming down. Master safety switch, and where's our marshal?
Runway to the left. He's parked, I don't see anybody from the right. That's the military ramp down there, so. The light's on in the truck, but that doesn't.
Want to ask her?
And tell her we're not seeing a marshal yet. Any help?
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Yeah, they are coming up on your left-hand side, the yellow car.
As soon as we actually saw him, thank you.
You're welcome.
That was cool.